The 14th of every year has become a ritual for the indigenous people of Biafra, but particularly for my own family, because that was the very day we lowered our parents. And ever since then, every 14th of every year, February, we honor them. It's painful that my brother is not here, but then what can we do? I'm here, to make sure that family is fully represented. It wasn't easy, going back to their grave side, to pour libations, trying to remember what I would say should have been in the past. It was a very difficult one. As you may know, people came from all over Biafra land to honor that very occasion. And it's a ritual that we must keep doing until the end of time. They lost their lives for what they believe in. I keep saying it time and again. Their death wasn't natural. If not for the trauma, my parents would have still been alive today. But then they are gone. But we'll keep honoring them. My parents died as a result of Operation Python dance. And personally myself, I was also affected. I'm still living without trauma up until tomorrow. I know it's going to take the grace of God for it to leave me, so to speak. But Operation Python dance is something we'll never forget. It was planned by the security agent of Nigeria. What was more sad was that a lot of our people knew that Operation Python was going to take place in this place. We weren't informed, including the governor there and Okezibas. They knew. Their whole target was to get Nnamzoo to kill.
How do you know?
Of course, it's in the public domain. It's everywhere. It's in the public domain. There was a wider conspiracy to destroy my family. Every single person in that family. The instruction was let them go down.
What is your name is Kanuta Uku Kanu, younger brother of Kanu. You said the trauma of the Python dance they did in your father's house killed your parents. The military came to your father's house. It is the trauma that killed your father and your mother. Your father died at the age of 85, I mean 86. And your mother at the age of 66, right? And it is the trauma of the Python dance that killed your parents. You see, when you talk like this, normal people will feel sorry, for your father, for your parents, and they will feel like the federal government, is maltreating you people, marginalizing you people. But what you don't know is this: you and your family cannot really decide for the Igbo. I am not the one saying it. If you really decide, if you can decide the fate of Igbo in Nigeria, maybe your governors, your senators will be in the same page with you. What are you doing in your father's house in the first place? Adults like you, now they have been living in Europe, living in UK for years. He returned to Nigeria and he was in his father's house. What are you really doing in your father's house? So, you people have no house there. If at your age, the age of 50, you are still living in your father's house after spending 10 to 15 years in Europe, then there's something wrong with you. But in the first place, you're not supposed to be in your father's house. What will make the Nigerian military to come to your father's house in the first place? What on earth will make the Nigerian military to come to your father's house? They will just come in that numbers, come to your father's house. That means we can't just criticize Nigeria government all the time, because when you people talk, people listen to you people. It is because Nigeria government are failed in many departments. If you are doing things the way they're supposed to, doing things right, they will crucify you people. That the federal government, the police, the military, I need to say, came to your father's house. It is the trauma of the answer that kill you. Are you not ashamed? Tell me what will make the Nigerian military to even come to your father's house? What was your brother doing in your father's house? Okay. Let me play you a video here. Country people, in case you don't understand the Igbo, Kanu was speaking here. This is 2017. He was arrested 2015, 2016. After years of him preaching hate against the Yorubas, against the Edos, against the Fulanis, against the Hausa, against every other tribe in Nigeria that is coming, they are buying weapons somewhere to destroy the country. That is what made the federal government to arrest him in the first place in 2015. Okay, they locked him up. They were begging. The Southeast leader were begging. And over 3 senators, Eberibe, part of the senator that signed, sorted for him so that they will release him. The one in prison in the UK, what is his name again? All of them signed for them to release him. And their big condition is that he will not stay where more than 10 people are gathered. This man come out after they bail him out, saying he's going to Abuja to go and bring the issue of a sitting president of Nigeria, Buhari, that is going all this time. This idea of Jubri, they have not started this idea of Jubri. He was in Nigeria 2016, he was arrested in 2015, and they released him the end of 2016. He was making this video that is going to cut the issue. He going to buy the president Buhari and cut the issue. The propaganda, the lies of Buhari have died. It is not there. It's not there yet. That he have the guts whatsoever. In Nigeria, a man that was bailed for senators, for 2-3 senators to sign shorty for you, it means you are a target. You are a threat to that nation. They sign so that you will not escape. And they ask you not to stay more than where 10 people are gathered. But you have the guts to gather people together to be threatening to buy a sitting president. Can you imagine? Let me play for another video again. Kanu's father's house. It was in his father's house. You look at the multitude of people there with their Biafra flag. This is a man that was arrested and preaching Biafra violently, and he was arrested, and the Nigerian government set him free. You have the guts to gather this kind of people in his house. There's another video too when they were playing drum. He was giving salute, some scary looking boys in his father's compound. You see all the flag, all the people that came that day. I want to ask, tell me which government that will not hurt? A government that will fold their hands and allow this thing to continue. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Tell me the government that will not hurt. Just look at the crowd. Look at the crowd in his father's compound. He brought the trouble to his father's compound. So if this boy that is talking now, that the trauma killers, they brought the trauma. I mean, they brought the trouble, the war to their father's compound. A reasonable children don't do that. They have no reason whatsoever to attract danger. They know their father is old. They should have do that in their own house or rent office where they do the Biafra, not in their father's house. So it can't come here and blame Nigerian government for acting the way they acted. Meanwhile, he's the one who brought the trouble to his father's house. Any of his brother, if they still have reasonable brother or sister, they should be accusing him and Nnamzoo Kanu for killing their father. They are the one who killed their father, not the federal government. You might not like what I'm saying, but watch the videos. I would have shown you another video in his father's house. In his father's house, what they were doing in his father's house. That was where they were organizing crime in his father's house. So you can't, Nigerian government did not just came to your father's house. You are the one who called them, who invited them. You should take the blame of your father's death. My name is Wounded. Thank you.